Hi, my name is Noelle Husband. I'm enrolled in class SPCE 638, section 809. I'm just sitting down to do a bibliography, my first bibliography assignment, and I found that my computer camera is not working, so I'm doing this little makeshift here with my phone and my computer because I developed this PowerPoint presentation that I want to display here for you. So I wanted to start by talking directly to the camera here first, and then I'm gonna flip you around to see my screen. I'm trying to look at my camera here, but my face is right here, so that's why my eyes are going back and forth, but just hey, roll with me. So yeah, this is how we're gonna get started. I'm gonna flip the camera around now so you can see my screen. All right, she's looking pretty good right there. Okay, so yeah, hi again, my name is Noelle Husband. I'm enrolled in SPCE 638, section 809. For this video assignment, the bibliography number 1, I chose to focus on domain B, concepts and principles, specifically B10, which asks us to identify and distinguish among concurrent, mixed, multiple, and chain schedules of reinforcement. My objectives for this presentation are first going to define terms for personal clarification. You can see I listed those over here on the right-hand side. This is just for my own knowledge. I thought it'd be good as a resource to just kind of go back and reflect on what these schedules actually mean. I won't go ahead and read them for you. I won't insult your intelligence by reading, but they're right there for my own reference as well. Next, I'm going to go through each one of my presented articles, discussing the key findings, discussing the relevance, and ending with a conclusion pertaining to each journal article, with the last side referencing my references that I gathered for this assignment. So my first article, a comparison of RIRD with chained and multiple schedules in treatment of vocal therapy. Next page. So this study repeated the original study by Stanton and Hanley, which studied 2 ways to reduce repetition behaviors and increase task engagement in people with autism. That study had found that allowing access to those behaviors after completing tasks through chain schedules was more effective, providing time-based access. So this study repeated their methods but focused on vocal therapy used in teaching assistants with real-life settings, and added treatment, response interruption, and redirection. Results show that chain scheduled worked for one patient while both methods were effective for the other. The study hypothesized that different reinforcement schedules, concurrent, multiple, mixed, and chained, would have distinct effects on behavior patterns, particularly in specific targeted populations. Mixed schedules resulted in more variable behaviors, chain schedules facilitated sequential learning, and multiple schedules enhanced discrimination between the stimuli. The findings can directly inform the selection of appropriate reinforcement strategies in applied settings. This study particularly emphasized that the goals should, the intervention goal, oh, I'm sorry, I lost my place. It emphasized that reinforcement schedules should be matched to the intervention goals to enhance their effectiveness, particularly in dealing with more complex behavior chains. The next study, the effects of multiple schedule plus rules on hand raising during schedule time in preschool classrooms. This study aimed to increase appropriate hand raising behavior. So by hand raising, waiting to ask for permission, by implementing a multiple schedule with rules in place during circle time. The focus was on distinguishing between when it was appropriate to raise hands and speak, which was the reinforced behavior, and when it was not appropriate, so the non-reinforced behavior. The teachers applied that different colored cues during circle time to signal when reinforcement attention, like the attention for the hand raising and the speaking, was available and when it was not. This helped the preschoolers differentiate between conditions. Explicit rules were stated that provided to the children describing the expected behavior, hand raising, and the consequences of the appropriate and inappropriate behaviors during these periods. The combination of the multiple schedule and the rule-governed behavior was effective in increasing the number of appropriate hand raises while reducing the instances of interruption during the speaking out of turn. The multiple schedules plus rules condition led to clear improvements in the classroom environment. The children began to be more responsive to teachers' cues and the rules when to raise their hands. The schedules reinforcement are relevant to the study because this approach can be particularly useful in childhood education settings to teach young children about classroom routines and appropriate behavior. This specifically aligns with the ABA principles by using environmental cues, which are discriminative stimuli, to shape behavior. The study concluded that implementing multiple schedules with clearly communicated rules can be an effective strategy for managing classroom behavior. It helps the child understand when a specific behavior is reinforced and encourages compliance with classroom expectations. This study, concurrent schedules of differential reinforcement of alternative behavior in the treatment of problem behavior without extinction. This study on concurrent differential reinforcement of alternative behaviors found that reinforcing multiple alternative behaviors simultaneously reduces the likelihood of problem behavior resurfacing compared to reinforcing a single alternative behavior. This is relevant to the BACB task, particularly in understanding schedules of reinforcement and differential reinforcement strategies. It provides a more flexible and practical way to manage behaviors when extinction procedures are just not feasible. The takeaway is that concurrent DRA schedules for an effective solution to maintaining appropriate behavior and minimizing problem behaviors can be applied in more like complex settings in different environments. For behavior analysts, the strategy can improve the long-term effectiveness by interventions by just diversifying reinforcement opportunities. And lastly is my reference page. I tried hard to get this in under 5 minutes, but I'm tapping up a little bit over. But yeah, thank you for joining me.